Hey guys, my name is Alicia Osowski. I am your independent Norwex consultant. I am excited to share with you today the Norwex Mopping System. So, Norwex has our mopping system. It works much like all of our other products where we are using mechanical cleaning instead of using chemicals and different cleaning solutions and everything like that on our surfaces. So our mopping system is going to work the same way. We are going to clean our floors, get all the crud and gross, icky stuff off of our floors with just the microfiber. We're cleaning 99% of dirt, germs, grease, grime, dirt, bacteria, all of that off your floor with the microfiber cloths with our mops, okay? So our mopping system comes in two different sizes. Here is the mini and here is the regular, okay? So I like having options. I really like this mini one when I use it in our camper or that kind of thing. I use the mini one also in our bathrooms to kind of get in the tight spaces there as well. I like the regular size one for in our kitchen, dining room, that kind of thing, just because it is bigger and it allows me to get across my surfaces that much faster, okay? So what I love about these is they're even easy for our kids to use, you guys, because it has a telescoping handle. So all you have to do is twist, okay? And it comes up. And so if you have kids that are helping you, keep the mop down low. If you have a giant living in your house, bring it way up high. Preferably, ideally, I should say, keep the ball that's on top of the mop at about your chin level, and that's gonna be the most ideal height for you when you're cleaning your floors, okay? So both the mop systems do that. They just have the telescoping handle, so wherever is at your chin. So my kids really like it that we have the two mops, and I really like it too because they like to help, and I can allow them to help, and then knowing that this little one is great size for them, and also I know that, you know, there's no harsh chemicals that we're using on the floors. There's nothing that they're gonna get into when we're cleaning the floors. It's really great for them too, okay? So with that, this rubber ball on the top of the mop is great for getting scuff marks off your floor. So all you do, flip it upside down. If you have a scuff mark, just rub it off with the rubber ball on the top, okay? And then when we go to attach our mop pads, all this is Velcro on here, so it makes it really easy for our mop pads to attach to the base. Okay, so here, this is my dry mop pad. Just like with all of the Norwex cloths they're gonna say where to use the product on the tag, okay? So never cut these tags off because this is gonna help you, which mop pad is this? Where do I use it? Or any of your other products. And also, use this little hook to dry your products as well in between uses, okay? So this is the dry mop pad, and what I'm gonna do, so I'll put it on the floor, and I am going to offset this when I put it on my mop base. So I'm gonna, I'm not gonna put it centered, I'm gonna offset it here. Okay, so it's stuck on there. And why did I off center it? Because there's this little flap right here, this extra mop pad, and I'll use that to go across the baseboards or the toe boards underneath my cabinets, just to clean those up as well while I'm doing the floors, okay? So this is the dry mop pad, but before we use it, we need to get it static charged so that it picks up all the dirt and things off of our floor. So you can either use your hand to get these static charged, or if you have the rubber brush, which if you're getting the mop system, I highly, highly recommend getting the set that includes the rubber brush, because this rubber brush not only is good for getting your pad static charged, but it's also going to help you to clean them once you're done using the certain pads on your floors, okay? It's going to help you to get all that dirt, that crumbs, everything like that, hair out of your mop pad, so it's clean for your next use, okay? So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go rub it on the mop pad here, okay, to get it static charged. And then when we use our mop system, right, we're going to have it chin height, and then we're just going to make figure eights across our floor, and that is the easiest way to clean your floor, just making figure eights, okay? So I want to show you, I have some flour here that I'm going to sprinkle on the floor just to show you how well the dry mop pad picks up stuff off the floor. Okay, so there's some flour on the floor. So I will just do my figure eight pattern with my mop pad, my dry mop pad, okay? And it is static charge. So I picked up most of the flour off the floor. There is a little bit that I didn't get. So what I'll do then is I'll just come back with my Enviro cloth and pick up the rest, and it'll get picked up super easy, okay? So there, all that flour is off my floor. Now what I would do, since I'm done with my dry mop pad, I would take this over the garbage can, use the rubber brush, and clean this mop pad off, and this one's ready for the next use. You don't have to launder it every time, okay? So I am going to take this off, and then I will show you the wet mop pad, okay? So this is the wet mop pad. Again, it's gonna tell you what it is and where you're supposed to use it. There, okay. Damp, wet, and this is the mop pad, okay? So what I'm gonna do, same thing like I did with the dry one, put it on the floor, and I'm gonna offset it when I put my mop base onto it, because then when I go along the baseboards and along the toe boards of my cabinets, I'm gonna pick it up like this, so then it can clean, you know, those baseboards and underneath your cabinets like that too, okay? So with the wet mop, you're also gonna just do a figure eight pattern, okay? Back and forth, back and forth. And I should have said at the beginning, before I start mopping with the wet mop pad, all I will do is I'll take and I'll get it wet underneath the faucet. Okay, get it totally wet under the faucet, take it like this, wring it out so it's damp, and then I'll put it on my mop. And what I also like to do then, you can do two things when you're mopping your floor. So this is obviously gonna dry out as you're going across your floor and everything like that. So you can take your mop pad off, bring it back to the sink, get it wet again, wring it out, that kind of thing. Or what you can do, I'd really like to just keep a spray bottle with me when I'm mopping the floor, and I'll just squirt my mop pad. And also if you like, if you miss the clean smell, since we're not using chemicals, we're not using cleaners when we're using our microfiber to clean our homes, that a lot of times I'll even put a few drops of essential oil in here just to give my house that, you know, fresh scent after cleaning. So 100% pure essential oils are fine to use with our products, but do not use any cleaners or soaps with them. Okay, so like I said, we're offsetting the wet mop pad, and then we just use a figure eight with that. So one thing that I very routinely clean up off my floor, because I do have little kids, is spilt milk. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to clean up spilt milk off the floor with your wet mop pad. Okay, so milk is on the floor. All we're going to do is we're going to do our figure eight pattern again, and the mop is cleaned up, or the milk is cleaned up, okay? So what I would do now is I would take this mop pad off, I would go to the faucet, I would rinse it under running water, and I would come back, put it back on, and just go over it one more time just to get all this sticky stuff and all the excess milk that might have been, you know, stuck on the floor still off. So we really love this mop system in our house. This has replaced all the other, it's replaced the steam mop that I used to use. I used to use a regular mop where you push the button with your foot to spin it out. I love this one. It's super easy. I know that it's safe for my kids, my family, my dog, everything like that, because our kids are walking across our floor all the time. Our pets are walking across our floor all the time. Kids put their hands in their mouth, pets lick their feet, everything like that. So the less chemicals and cleaning products that our families are exposed to, the better. So that's what I really love about the Norwex products. So with that, any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. Be more than happy to answer them for you. Have a great day, you guys. Bye-bye.